so afraid of doing the work that is necessary to build a business. Now, I remember again, my coaches and mentors, and even my coach down there with the Louisville Slugger, one thing he always asks is, how many guests you got coming? How many guests you got coming? And at the end of the day, people that are making the 6 or 7 figures would not ask that question if that question was not important. If that makes sense. But for some odd reason, we think we can build a huge organization without doing that. So what I want to go over today is mastering this, and this particularly will retire you, okay? This will retire you in our space. Now, what does retirement mean? A lot of people think retirement means you got to make $100 million, $10 million, whatever. No, retirement is simply whatever you're earning, if that can pay for your lifestyle and it comes on a consistent basis, you are retired, right? And then at that point, you can accumulate more wealth, add more wealth to what you're already doing as well. So what am I going to talk to you about today is simple: mastering the invite. Okay, I got a lot of trainings that we're going to be going over, but this one is so critical to building a business. How many of us have gotten involved in network marketing or know people that we brought to network marketing, right? Brought them to the organization. And one thing that they have never ever done is brought a guest on a call, never brought a guest to a meeting, never brought a guest to a Zoom, never brought a guest to nothing. But they are the first ones to say it's a scam. They are the first ones to say it don't work. No, you're not working. You got to work the business. Now, when and I'm going off of my personal success. And in my personal success, it has been created on simply inviting until I have a big enough organization that now I can help them grow and build their business. Because one of the biggest things or myths in our space is this: you can buy a business for $1,000, sit at home, and get a check. That is a myth. That is not true. That is false. So if you're taking the notes, which you should always take the notes, guys. Here's the deal. Remember network marketing. The first 3 years, you have to carry this business on your back. You are literally in training. It's funny. I've been doing this for over 20 years. I can write compensation plans. I own my own network marketing company. I built my own company from zero to over, it wasn't a lot, but we was doing a little over 300 to 400,000 a month in sales. So I've been around. I've seen a lot. I've learned a lot. I've failed a lot. And the beauty is, guys, you're going to fail more than you win, but those wins are so much bigger than those fails. So a couple of things that I want to share with you. Year 1, 2, and 3, you got to carry your business on your back. You have to work your business. Don't worry about being the star, okay? Don't worry about being a star, because guess what? Your performance, that's why we have ranks, is going to dictate if you're truly a star in this company, or matter of fact, any other network marketing company. But if you don't master how to invite, you will never, and I'm just going to be completely honest, you'll never be $1 million earner in this industry, and you'll never be able to coach others to be $1 million earner in this industry, because our industry is strictly about sorting those that will do that work. Okay, so let's get into it. Master this and build $1 million business. Now, first and foremost, don't let fear stop you, because we're all are afraid. We don't like rejection. How many of us been to a nightclub or something like that when some of us still go to nightclubs, I will say when we were younger, but went out, seen a bad female or female, you see a bad dude and you wanted to holler, or she wanted to holler, or whatever, but you was afraid, you was nervous, you was afraid of that, and little did you know, that could have been your wife, or that could have been your husband. We have allowed fear to tell us what we can and cannot do, and the main reason is because We've been told no our whole life, guys. Our parents have told us no. We've been told in school what to do. We have never been taught to be free-minded. We've never been taught to be able to just say, hey, shake it off. Don't worry about that no, because no, guys, that is spelled K-N-O-W. That means now, not no. So a lot of the new people that joined our organization, I talked to them 2 years ago. And now they're seeing it. They're seeing how relentless I am. They're seeing that I'm not going to give up. So at the end of the day, talk to everybody about your opportunity. Who cares what they think? Guys, write this down, take the notes. Who cares? Who cares? How many of you, and you may not even, you may not admit it, but we're so worried about Jonathan or Michael saying, look at James doing one of them things, all right? Or he out there pushing coffee. Who cares? Why do we care, right? They're not paying our bills. They're not giving us time freedom. This opportunity can truly do that. But again, if you're afraid to invite, right, you're not going to build a substantial business. Know what you want out of this. One of the biggest reasons, or one of the biggest reasons why people don't invite, because they don't know why they're doing this business. What do you want out of this? Simone King, what do you want out of this opportunity?
Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. You know what? That's what I want. I want peace and love. I want freedom. This is where freedom comes into play. And when you have freedom, it actually takes care of every category in your life. So I actually want that all. I want it all in a brand new socks and drawers. I want it all.
Now, when you know what you want and you have that goal in front of you, you won't fear talking to people. Because at the end of the day, you're going to sit back and say, hey, I got to get to that goal. I want to be gold. How many of you want to hit diamond? You know, how many times have Mr. Pa said, who's going to be the new diamond in that room? And everybody in there, yeah, right? And don't bring a guest to nothing. Guess what? You're fooling yourself. Insanity, doing the same thing, expecting a different result. You got to invite. You got to invite. You got to invite. Listen, if you can invite for 90 days, you'll never have to invite another day in your life. Master the invite. Now, let me share with you why. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. And you got to have patience. You got to have, guys, this is a 3 to 5 year plan. This is a marathon. This is not a sprint. You might hear the stories of Reuben Cardenas, right? You might hear the stories of you know, some of these big leaders we have here at Gano Excel. You may hear the stories that they're making $300,000, $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, $1 million a year. The guy from Turkey. You may hear these stories, but guess what? Listen to the stories that matter. What's the story that mattered? When they were sitting in that car for 12, 13 hours with a packed lunch, waiting for somebody to walk out to share their opportunity with them. Don't listen to that story. James just hit diamond. No, that doesn't matter. What matters is, what did I do to hit diamond? Or what are you going to do to hit diamond? Because guess what? We get caught up in the success story of someone else, and we forget the work that we have to do. Does that make sense? So it's very, very important that you understand and have patience with not only you, but your directs in this business. Very important. You got to sit down with them. You got to help them invite. Samoa King, you brought in a whole lot of brand new people. Now you take a week or 2 weeks and you say, you know what? I'm not going, and I'm not, look what MoneyBoy's doing. And that's why your lineage is growing at the level it's growing. You know, me and MoneyBoy talked and said, MoneyBoy, build a power leg first. You know, don't go right, left yet. Build a power. This is how you build a binary. You build a power leg first, and it gets greater later. Because guess what? Now I can call Reggie and say, Reggie, log into your back office. There's 10 new people under you. What? All you got to do is drop some on the other side, and you're going to get a check. Now you're grounding Reggie. Reggie sees that support. Reggie's ready to go to work. And that's what you did so well, MoneyBoy. You held off on your money. You built a power leg. with patience, now that leg is gone. And I tell so many people, don't worry about the $20 check. Don't worry about that right now. We're here to build a big business. This is a big business. Coffee is the #1 addiction in the world. Why are we worried? All right. Duplicate this all the way to the bank. Inviting and teaching will make your business. If you're not teaching your group how to invite, that is why your business is not growing. Someone gets started, first thing you do, let's get that list together. Let's invite. And guess what? If you like Judy's presentation, or you know someone's going to like Judy's presentation more than James's, put them on Judy's presentation, right? If you know they're going to like Samoan King more than Denise's, put them on the Samoan King's presentation. Know who your presenters are. You got to leverage those. That's why they're here. Your whole job is to understand who's here and leverage them. Guys, this is not a nonprofit. We're not here to make everybody feel good. We're here to build a big business. But we're not going to do millions of dollars in sales because, guys, this is sales. If we want to do millions of dollars in sales, the only way we're going to do millions of dollars in sales is teach people how to invite to create your distribution channel. If you invite wrong, no one shows up. If you invite right, you'll pack the house. So let's talk about that for a second. Inviting someone to the opportunity. These are the biggest no-nos when you're inviting someone. Talking about the opportunity. That is the biggest no-no in the game, guys. Listen, because curiosity kills the cat. Okay, if I sit there and I call, let me give you an example. Let me show you what not to do. I'm going to call you up, Reggie. Ring.
Hello.
Reggie, what's up, boss?
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Man, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, Reggie. Listen, man, tonight at 7:00 p.m., man, this is an amazing company, man. I want you to take a look at it. They got this coffee, they got tea, toothpaste, man. It's crazy, man. People like with high blood pressure getting healed. People that lost arms are growing back. Reggie, you gotta show up to this meeting tonight.
Okay. I'm kind of busy.
Okay, all right, now, show of hands. Show of hands. Who has done that? Hey, show of hands. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
Show of hands.
Yep.
Now, let me show you the proper way. Now, it's a 3-step to inviting. Okay, you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. First step. Okay, so let me go ahead and invite. Come back on, Reggie. Ring.
Hello.
Step 1, be excited.
Okay.
Be excited, right? Ring.
Hello.
Reggie! Don't be that excited, but you gotta shoot that energy into your prospect, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're sitting there and you're like whispering and you talk about this magic coffee, they're gonna be like, I'm cool. All right. Coffee's supposed to make you happy and give you energy. All right. Reggie.
Yes, sir.
That's step 1. Be excited. It's 4 steps. Step 2. Reggie.
Yes.
You're being excited and you're in a hurry. Reggie, I'm in a hurry. Why? Because people want to deal with you when they don't think they can deal with you. Did you catch that?
Yes.
If you got time to sit on the phone with them all day long, you're doing nothing. You're not busy. You ain't got nothing going on. I can prove it. I used to be partners in nightclubs. My nightclubs was packed. But the nights that they weren't packed, I held the line outside. People was pissed, they hated me, but oh well. Because they go in and be nobody inside my nightclub. But that's okay. And why did I do that? Because when people seen a line, they parked, got out, and willing to pay whatever because they think something is going on in the inside. But then when they get inside, they don't see nobody in there, they want to shoot my club up. All right, now I've experienced that, but we'll talk about that later. So, right? So here's the thing. Be excited and be in a hurry, okay? So that's step 2, be in a hurry. All right, step 3, clear the date and time. Okay, step 4, invite. Now we're gonna run through it. You ready?
Yes.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Reggie, what's up, boss? Oh yeah,
Hey, what's
by the way,
going on?
be yourself. Do not change up. Don't, hey Reg, what's up, man? Don't do it. You gotta be you, all right? Reggie, what's up, boss?
Hey, what's going on?
Man, crazy, man. Man, in a hurry, man. But man, I was just sitting here thinking about you. What you got going on tonight, bro?
Nothing. Just nothing. Just me and the kids.
Great. See, now I cleared the date. You can see that I cleared the date. Now I'm going to go into the invite. Now, when you invite to a third party. Never invite to yourself. The hardest thing I've had to do is the second time here at Gano Excel, because I know Mr. Paz is extremely busy, because that's really the only one that I leverage with my prospects, is I don't sell myself. You can't. You want to listen to this. Reggie.
Yes.
Guess what, man? I'm presenting tonight, bro. You want to hop on and listen to me?
Really? What you talking about?
Right? That's egotistical. Don't nobody want that. That's horrible, right? But now listen at this. I was excited. I let him know I was in a hurry, and I cleared the date. Now listen at this. Reggie.
Yes.
Bro, guess what?
What?
Money Boy is going to be on tonight at 7 o'clock. He's helping me and a whole bunch of people make a whole bunch of money during this coronavirus, bro.
Really?
Bro, really. Check your phone right now.
Okay.
I just sent you the link.
Okay.
6:55, bro. Hop on. I'm going to call you at 6:50. I already told him all about you. Wait till you see this cat, man. This cat is on fire. He's helping a whole lot of people make a whole lot of money.
Okay.
All right, see you tonight.
I'll be on there.
All right,
Okay.
bro. Click.
All right.
Did I talk about Ganoderma? Did I talk about coffee? Did I talk about diamonds? Did I talk about pearls? No. And guess what? He's going to hop on. And if Reggie does a great job, he will enroll. Did you guys catch that? Now, if Reggie does a horrible job, you jump through the computer and tell Reggie. Right? But at the end of the day, if Reggie does what Reggie does, you're going to have a new team member. Does that make sense? So again, a lot of times people say they don't want to get started, is because the way you're inviting. You are inviting as if you are the expert. You're not the expert. Even if you are the expert, you're never the expert. You always invite to a third party. So here we go. They don't care. You must invite to a third party. Third parties are videos. Listen, if I can't get him on right now, I'm going to send him a YouTube video. Money Boy, take a look at this YouTube video, man. This video fire, bro. I'm going to hit you right back. Click. When I hit him back, I'm going to set up a three-way call with my upline to close it. Never, ever, ever, ever. People all ask me all the time, James, can you explain the product? No. Why? Because if I explain the product, then they think they have to explain it to the next person they talk to, and it stops. But if I send them the video, they're going to say, I can do that. Ain't that right, Big Nick? They're going to say, you mean to tell me, that's what I did last night. And everybody's right, Simone King, last night, instead of me doing the opportunity, I sent the video, and everybody's like, what? What? So now we got the video, we invite to the video, and then we invite to the close. So what is the close? The compensation plan and what package you want to get started with, right? So again, third parties are videos in home. So if we got live events in home, that's another third party event. Conference call is a third party event. Your upline is a third party. Those are the only things that should be explaining your opportunity. Now, can anyone tell me why? This is the grand finale.
Because it proves you're not the expert.
Boom. What it shows you is anybody can do it. My friends have watched me make millions of dollars. This is no lie. And they still don't believe it. They still don't believe it. Oh, they don't. But then I've caught myself where I'm like trying to close them, and I'm like, stop, James. You know what? Let me put you on the phone with MoneyBoy. Man, and MoneyBoy can get on the phone and say the rain in Spain, stay mainly in the plane, and they will enroll. It's because it's a third party. Okay? Third party is the business. Those are the tools. If there's anything we're lacking, is that third party, just that strong. I try to make things, but just that killer third party video. Because here's the deal. Good morning, King. How many people you have in your phone?
I can't even count. Can't even remember.
100?
Maybe. Something like that.
2,000? I got 3,000. So how many you say?
Less than 100. Like less than 100.
MoneyBoy, how many?
I got about 345 contacts.
345. Robert Posh, 2 billion. No, how many would you say, Mr. Posh?
Yeah, like 300.
300. Okay. So we're just gonna say, because I can only see you 4 on my panel, but if I got 300, Mr. Posh 300, MoneyBoy 300, Samoy King 300, so we got 1,000 contacts right between 4 people. Do we really need to go out and prospect? No. You put together an effective piece, which I've done. You put the link in there and you send 20 a day. Everything's a numbers game, right? If we get 5%, let's just say 1%, it's a numbers game. Now check this out. What if we teach 100 people to do that a day? If you got 100 people exposing 20 people a day, just 100, right? That's 2,100% accurate exposures a day. If we got a 1% closing ratio, 1% closing ratio, that's 20 new enrollments a day. That's 600 enrollments a month. But what if those 600 duplicate that system in that 30 days? 600 people exposing 20 a day. That's 12,000 exposures a day. You guys get this? This is how people in our space make millions of dollars within a system. Does that make sense? Okay, so everything slows down if there is no third-party tools. The biggest and best thing could have happened, I hate to say it, is the COVID and Mr. Paz and the field team putting together this series of webinars. Because the first week, you're gonna see it. Next week, what happens is the first week, you try to figure out how people are excited to do things, right? Then that second week, a lot of them will fall off because they can come tomorrow or they can go the next day. They're not gonna always be consistent. But those that hop on are gonna start to invite. That third week, you'll see a spike, level off. But once you hit 50 to 60 consistent, it's over. It's over. And that's the goal. The musts of inviting. Again, be excited, which we talked about. Clear the date, be in a hurry, don't share the opportunity, edify the third party, invite 10, 4 will show. Okay? And that's what a great invite. Really, 2 will show, but if you're good at inviting and you're good at keeping a secret, who can keep a secret? If you're good at keeping a secret, I know Judy can. Shit. Boy, I be trying to get stuff out of Judy. I can't say nothing. I be like, damn. Right? It's all about keeping it a secret and keeping it exciting. That's all it is, guys. No invites, no business. I have personally sponsored, I don't know how many, 50, 60. I've given away, and not given away, I hate to say that like that, but I've handed over 30. So probably I've sponsored close to 100 people, give or take, right? So you want to make $1 million in this space, you probably need to sponsor 200, 300 people, personal. Because remember, some will, some won't, so what next? Some will, some won't, so what next? Some of us, we worry, we hope too much for other people to succeed when they don't want to succeed. So it's important, your ABC, your first 2 years in this space, ABC, always be cooting. I don't know, I couldn't say recruit, so cooting, all right, that was horrible. But anyway, that was bad, Mr. Potts. Always, Reggie, that was awful. Always be recruiting, all right? Always, all right? The more no's means you're close to that yes. No, 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 yes. No, no, yes, yes, no, yes, 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 no, no, yes, 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 yes. Listen, you guys know Ivy, right? She's from my old school of Hard Knocks as well. Ivy has personally sponsored, and she just really got ignited about 30, 40 days. She's already sponsored personal 16. She don't take no for an answer. What do you mean? Overcoming objection. That's going to be the next one I do. I'm going to go more into sales mastery, sales training, and overcoming these objections. Because when they tell you no, they don't really mean no. They just want you to give them more information. But we, oh, God, he said no. Oh, my God. We can't do that, right? Take your emotions out. This is the #1 reason why people quit and call it a scam. Instead of calling it what it is, you just got scared. You're going to say anything else to take the blame off of you personally, right? At the end of the day, take your emotions out. They will destroy anything you want to build in life. I learned that at an early age, and luckily, I've been able to do some great things because of that, because I used to be high-strung, emotional. What do you mean? Everything come out your mouth, I had to analyze it. If your tone went right, I want to box with you. That was just me and my emotions. And then when I get in the corner by myself, that's when I go crazy. You know, but don't let nobody else see that, all right? And what I mean by that, they're not rejecting you, they're rejecting the opportunity. Write that down. They're saying no to the coffee opportunity today. That's it. People are going through things. We don't know what they're going through, but they will be back. Arnold Schwarzenegger said the best. I'll be back. Right? Good stuff. Any questions before I move on? Any questions? Just go ahead. Anybody can unmute yourself. I can only see a few people. So any questions?
Yes, Mr. Wiggins, I do have a question.
Yes, sir.
Good morning or afternoon, whatever. Like you said, the quarantine is crazy. To take our emotions out is me personally, I like to say we do have to get into our feelings, not going like saying, I'm asking how do we do that? Is that like we feel what we're going through and able to know what it is, or we just take emotion out all in all?
Now, that's a good question, because what I mean by taking your emotions out, right? A lot of times, it's not so much take them out, but control them during the process. If you just caught me, I still have my emotions. What I said, when I get home, I'll go in the corner and scream.
Yes, sir.
I don't want anybody to see me. Does that make sense?
Sir.
But what happens is somebody might reject your opportunity, right? And you, what the, You know what I'm saying? Or somebody might, my coffee better than yours. Or, we don't want them to see that emotion, is basically what I'm saying. Am I saying be a robot? Absolutely not, because you're 100% correct. Your emotion, and we're going to talk about that in another training, because network marketing is truly about promotion and emotion, right? Those are the two words. If you master those two words, you can build, but you still got to know how to control your promotion and control your emotion. But that's a great question. So to answer that, have the right emotion. Somebody is going through something, be kindred to that, understand that, feel that. But don't, when it comes to inviting them, if John Doe say, I don't want to show up, don't get pissed off at him. Don't be his friend no more. Block him on Facebook. All that crazy stuff. People, right? So that's what I mean. So
Yes,
thank you for that question.
Thank you.
Because that really, helped me when I redo this. I'm going to really put more emphasis on what that means.
I believe you. Thank you.
And can I just, Anthony, write this down. Write this one thing down. Q-tip. Write down Q-tip. That stands for quit taking it personal.
Quit taking it personal.
I live by my acronyms. I stay with them.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Love you. Love everybody on the panel, man.
Love
Peace.
you too, bro.
Hey, yeah, we love you too, bro. Likewise. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Hey, man, I'm gonna give you credit for that, Money Boy, for the first 2 times I use it. Then after that is mine. All right, moving forward. Inviting from social media. Now, social media is very tricky in building it, right? Because we think if we put out content, people are gonna flock to us and say, I want in. That's not how social media works. Social media, it sorts for you, but you still got to go grab the fruit. Does that make sense? The fruit ain't gonna just land in your mouth. So I recruit a lot of people off social media because if someone sees my content and they hit like, I go click that like button and see who that person is and say, thank you for liking my opportunity. What did you like most? The money, the product, or both? Start to create and build that relationship, right? Because when people like your post, that means they're interested. But they're not going to, very rarely will they come to you and say, hey, Samoan King, I want in. I mean, that's like amazing. But if we sit there and we master the fact that people are, commenting on our post and they want more information by hitting the like button or hitting a comment, it's going to be a lot easier to drive them to the opportunity. So, and instant message them with a nice message. Hey, thank you for, don't push the business on them yet. You could make a friend, make $1. And, don't take it personal, but it's true. Okay. Make a friend, make $1, right? Because in the old days, this is how people made money anyway. They bartered. It was all networking. And guess what? We're going back there. I don't know if y'all looking around, but they're talking crazy. They're talking about this could be 18 months. This could be 18 months. So you need to build a network. The network is what's going to feed you. Once you build that rapport, and we'll go into that in that next training as well, you invite them to a Zoom call or a conference call, right? And make sure you, in the next training too, I'm going to go over the colors so you can understand personalities, because that's huge. I can talk to any of you and know your personality. In 3 sentences, I can know who you are and know who to match you up with. Because some people want, you got give me an example, Robert Paz, he's a green. They want information. They want information primarily from a valid source. Would you put them on with me? Maybe not. Why is that? Because I want to have fun. I want to move fast. et cetera, right? Maybe you want to put them on with someone that is all into the books and into, polysaccharides or germanium, lantostol, lantazine, and adenosine, right? You ain't getting that from me. I'm going to push energy into them. So again, you want to kind of know your audience, and again, we'll go into that. So let's see here. This is a business. Remember that. So you got to have your list. You can't build this business if you don't know who your prospects are, right? You can't. So on your list, very simple, have hot, have a medium, cold, and your chicken list. Now, hot is people that you know, hey, I'm going to touch them every day. Hop on this. Medium, I'm going to touch them every week. Cold, I'm going to touch them once a month. Chicken list, and we all have people on our chicken list. Those are people that we know we cannot get in this opportunity, right? So what do? We go and ask Robert Potts. What can I be real? People want to know validity. They don't want the sales pitch. They want to see how big they can go. Pitch Robert Potts. I pitch Robert Potts all day long. Right? I edify and I pass. Edify and pass. Talk a little bit about him, his accomplishments, the establishment he's running, how big this establishment is. And when they meet Robert Potts, they're like, oh my God, Elvis has returned. That is how you build a business, right? Those are the people that you have on your chicken list, okay? Those people that you're afraid to speak with. I got people on my chicken list. Seriously, I'm still winning them over, getting them product. Man, you ready to talk to Mr. Potts? Not yet. Oh, no problem, sir. Right? Now, go and win. Win, 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 win. All right. So, any questions? Open it up. Any questions? How horrible of a job I did? It's all good. I don't take it personal. I'm out of my emotions.
No,
Mr. Wiggins.
That was an amazing job. Oh, my bad, Mr. Reggie Mason. Mr. Reggie Mason.
No, I was just gonna tell him he's stuck and he gets on my nerves. You take too damn long. Hurry up. No, just
What up? It's your boy, Little Saint. That was a good training. I like it. That's actually what I teach. So I love the way you presented that.
Awesome. Thank you, Little Saint.
And Mr. Wiggins, I edify and pass you every day. You know, that's how I've been building my business every day. Every day. Hey, I got an amazing mentor, somebody y'all got to meet. I ain't going to tell you what, but y'all need to meet him today at 7 o'clock when he do his Zoom. Y'all needs to meet him. So,
well, you got people in your organization in a couple months.
Oh, who is he?
It's not rocket science. And guess what? You can log in and show. You can log, everything I'm saying is true. It ain't just somebody pretending. Because here at the end of the day, guys, that goes back to ego. Anthony sent me a message. It was a great question on ego. I got that. When I realized if I could get rid of my ego, I could be a millionaire, ego was gone. Because generally, you have an ego because you're trying to protect something, right? Because you feel you're lacking something, that's why the ego is present. Does that make sense? So if I got, and Money Boy is my mentor, I tell people, man, I got a mentor, teach me how to use the internet, you got Facebook. Because now, when they see Money Boy do his thing, they sign on the dotted line. But if it's, again, all about me, they're not going to join.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Wiggins, everybody do the heavy lifting for us. I'm sorry, Anthony, and I'll give it to you. If we teach everybody, listen, we got somebody that's going to do all the heavy lifting for you. All you got to do is master the invite. Bro, we'll be breaking diamonds every 90 days. Because what's happening right now, people are taking 3 years to try to learn how to present. Right? Let me figure out how to shoot. I gotta figure out comp plan. I gotta figure out what Alabama is. I gotta figure out. You don't need to know none of that. As those checks get bigger, Money Boy, you start to learn, huh? Money Boy telling me stuff I didn't know. Out in the back office, 3 people. I'm like, right? So anyway, that's all we got to do. The next Zooms, invite. And then when you're inviting, be proud. Hey, I'm James Wiggins. You remember, I'm James Wiggins, and I got Judith. I got the 2 prettiest people on the Zoom I invited. I got Judy and I got Denise. Be excited. Announce your guests. Guess what that's going to do? Make them smile, you see? And then when they smile, guess what they're going to do? Pull out a credit card. Look. Anybody else?
Yeah, Mr. Wiggins, I just wanted to tell you, man, you know, I've been rocking with you for the last 4 years. So you are a great example of not only just a leader, but a person that has integrity. Your integrity, I watched you do. I watched you break your heart to try break your own heart behind people not doing you right after you've done. You keep doing, you cut them all day. Man, I can't. At some point you have to do for yourself, and they stop and they turn on you. And I've watched them break your heart time after time. Dude, you are a great dude of integrity and a man that I mean, you've been there for my family since day one. So I don't want to get.
Thank you, man. Come on, man. I can't be crying today, though. Come on.
Yeah.
Because that's times two, Mr. Boss. I quit. I've been rocking with you for a minute, man. Integrity is #1 thing. Doing what's right, even when nobody else is watching. Because guess what? Somebody's always watching. It's already written. Just keep being you, Mr. Wiggins. We're gonna continue to grow. Like ain't nobody stop you.
Yeah, I love y'all, man. Y'all about really made me cry. Now stop.
I'll mute my line.
James, thank you so much for such a informative presentation and really focusing on personal development and just really keeping that energy. And your energy is so contagious. I think that times like this, especially, you know, so many people are processing and dealing with things differently. And I think that this just goes to show the value of a great team and a support system. That you can have fun while also learning and supporting each other. So thank you for that.
Thank you guys for all you're doing and your patience. And the team, you know, we always talk about you guys. And you know, we had something planned for you guys, and then the COVID hit. Because we know, man, we are not the easiest people to deal with. And I'm being honest, you know, we're not, because we're 2 different worlds, and you guys really mesh and make, you know, Windows and DOS compatible. And that's not easy at all. I mean, to stay professional with some of us and coach us to understand it is a business as well. And we've learned so much from you guys, and we're on a mission, and a lot of it has to do with you guys. A lot of it has to do with what Mr. Paz have infused in us, and what you have infused in us, and what Denise have infused in us, because a lot of it goes outside of your pay grade. And we know that. A lot of it goes outside of your pay grade. You know, when you guys are sitting there at 7 some nights, we know that's outside of your pay grade. We know, meaning that is not that requirement, but you did it for our team. Mr. Paz driving up and down the street Monday through Sunday. And that's why I've always told him, I said, no matter what, man, I don't care if I'm doing 30 different deals. I'm going to always be here with you, and I'm not going to let you look bad, because you believed in me and you believed in me and all of us. So it's a personal mission for us outside of everything else. And we're honored to be here with you guys.
Oh, well, same here. It's a pleasure. It really is. So I'm here for you. We're here for you as a team. So thank you again, James.
Thank you. All right, guys. Well, I guess that's it. And Chef DeLeon, we miss you, brother. We miss that spirit, man. You know we love you. You like the mascot. I want to create like a Chef DeLeon Gano Excel doll. Oh yeah, there it is.
Let's go get it.
Appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it, man.
There it is. That's that secret sauce. You see, Robert, Mr. Paz's secret sauce? That's that Ganoderma Chef DeLeon barbecue sauce. He won't even eat it, man. He's like, no, I'm not eating this. I'm gonna eat this here. Everybody can see it.
I was just about to say that, Mr. Paz. That looks like some barbecue sauce right there.
Y'all missing. It's about that hot sauce. There you go, that Chef DeLeon.
Hey, Mr. Wiggins, you told me to hold on. I waited. My patience is running out a little bit. Just being playing. Just playing. Honestly, you guys told us once you get out of our ego, we will realize that we deserve to be a millionaire. You're the closest millionaire we know in our space. You said something after like I was trying to write it down, but I didn't catch it. Do you remember what you said?
No.
All right.
I will what when we were discussing what part of it? I'm sorry.
Once you got out of your ego personally, you realized that you deserve to be a millionaire. Not that you wanted to be a millionaire, you deserved it. And then you said something that was very quotable at the end, and it was like, whoa, I was trying to write it down, I didn't catch it.
Well, maybe when I was, because generally when you have an ego, right, it's more of a defense mechanism because you're lacking something, right? Maybe you're lacking success, you're lacking money, you're lacking self-believability. And that's generally where the ego is created. And I think, at one point I was, and I'm not here to brag, but I was making so much money, but I didn't have an ego when I was making all that money. But when I lost it, that's when I had created the ego, right? Because I had to let everybody know that I used to be a millionaire. I had to let everybody know I had Aston Martins and Maseratis and this and that and this and that. And then when my son told me quitters never win when he was 4, that broke me down to where I reevaluated what things that I was doing wrong that blocked me from listening to the message, because the ego will block you. Does that make sense? That ego will block you from the message. It will block you from saying, it blows me away. But I've seen, and I'm just going to be straight up, I've seen this man below, and I say below me because he's below me in the square, like the Brady Bunch. Remember that show, the Brady Bunch? Remember everybody's in the square? Anyway.
The Brady. Yes, sir.
So many other distributors. I mean, like crazy. And just the ego, it blows me away. Because you see the key to business, and it's the number 2 law. Never outshine the master. That's the law of business. What does that mean? If Mr. Paz gave me an opportunity to grow, I'm going to always pay homage to Mr. Paz, no matter what. How hard is it for me to pay homage to Mr. Paz? And how easy is it for me to tear down Mr. Paz? See, this is where people fail in business, because guess what? You have now given that energy to this next person that's passing it to the next person, and now your whole entire organization is a mess. But if everybody's lifting everybody up, everybody's giving each other, the proper props, because at the end of the day, guys, we all love to get our head rubbed, no matter how we say we don't, right? Everybody wants to get recognized every now and then, right? So that right there, I hope, it helped what I was saying, Anthony, is and no one's perfect. That now let's get that out too. I'm not saying everybody's gonna do this every day this way, but that right there help. Once you identify the ego, then you can say things that you never would have been able to say. You could thank people that you would never be able to thank. You could get rid of grudges that you've been holding. All these things that are now hurting you, you will learn to let them go because you're actually in a self prison. You are actually putting yourself in your own mental prison. And when you can release that, bro, you just fly. You attract people. And that's what network marketing is. It's attraction marketing. Do you guys agree with that?
Yes, sir. 100%.
It's attraction.
Yeah, 100%.
It's all attraction marketing. You know, there's some, and I'm gonna be straight up. I got a lot of friends that are their groups drop $1,000 like it ain't nothing. That's their market. 1,000, 10,000, 5. I'd be like, how do you get all these people to drop $5,000, $10,000? They don't even blink, right? Then you got different markets. Everything's attraction marketing. But see, here's at the end of the day, when you in network marketing, right? People say, I'm going after leaders. I'm going after leaders. I never believed in that. That is the worst thing you can do is go after leaders. Let me tell you why. Because I'm going to be straight up. I am a rare leader, and I know that because I check myself every day. I talk to leaders. Oh, I need a power leg. I need $100,000 up front. I need a pallet of product. What do I need you for? Right? And then guess what? If you do this, right, they're going to leave the next month. But what if you invest in people and you build them up? 3 to 5, it's a 3 to 5 year window, guys. Period. There's no 1 year, no 2 year. That's all BS. This is 3 to 5 years to create something that is substantial. You can do it faster, right? But I'm talking for those that are sold out and all in. So literally at the end of the day, if you invest, my thing is I love investing in people because somebody invested in me, right? If you invest in stock, Reggie, you know, you can look at me as a stock. James is a stock. I'm going to put me into James and hopefully I get a return and a friend. You get a double whammy, right? So when we look at it from that perspective, it really helps you understand the power of network marketing. Because a lot of times we think it's just sign somebody up and go look at a comp plan. No, they're not connected to you. They're not, if you're not doing something for your team every month, I mean when I didn't have no money, I still have people over for hot dogs. Come over and have a hot dog. It was Angus beef, right? Right? And people appreciate that. And they'll stay 2 more months till that check gets bigger. And then, hey, I'll send them some product. They'll stay 2 more months. So again, it's all about letting the ego go and saying what you think people should do, where you think people should be, and meet them. And then boom, you'll grow. Your team will grow. That's my philosophy or my thought process. Anybody else? I know I don't want to leave. I know we got a 1 o'clock Zoom, right?
Oh yeah, we do supposed to have the 1 o'clock with me and Cash Out. We supposed to do the 1 o'clock. That's in 4 minutes. Hey, we done been so lit. You didn't have us so fired up. We feel like this was the 1 o'clock. We went from 12 to 1. If this wasn't what they needed until the 7 o'clock, it's almost like they need to be going home to invite for the 7 o'clock tonight.
Right.
You know?
Seriously.
We got to get 100 people in our lives, guys. If we get 100 people on our lives, that's really, if we all bring 3 people tonight, we got 100.
So that's the goal.
Yeah. I get
I don't care if you got to bag them. I don't care if it's a possum, a raccoon, a roach. Just get them on. And don't show the picture.
Real quick, James, I totally.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, little Saint.
Real quick, I totally agree with you about, you know, taking the ego out of whatever you're doing. I've learned what humbleness is real quick when I was running karaoke at 5 different venues, and it got to the point where I was like, wow, dude, I can't believe how much money I'm making. And then every venue started going away little by little, and I had to relearn what humbleness is, and I learned it 3 times. And you know what? I'll tell you right now that phase 1 is always staying humble. Stay in phase one. Always be humble.
Love it. Write that down. All right, team. Well, love you guys. See you guys on the next one here in 3 minutes. Let the marathon continue. Mr. Robert Paz, we appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you so much. Miss Judy Calderon, thank you. And Denise, thank you so much. I don't want to thrash your last name yet, so you're going to have to make sure I don't do that. But we appreciate you guys, and we'll see you. I'll see you on the 4 o'clock Zoom. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mr. Williams.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
So there y'all have it, people. There y'all have it. Oh my God. I just need 3 people to step up tonight. I need 3 people that want to change their lives. I need 3 people. So if y'all was listening and y'all got something out of that, email me or get back to the other person that invited you to this video and let them know you're going to be one of their 3. Because we want to pack the call tonight at 7 o'clock. We have calls going on every day at 7 o'clock, y'all. So this is what it is. Email me, moneyboyfilmz@gmail.com. Till next time, like, share, subscribe. And oh yeah, stay blessed, stay up, and stay humble. Peace.